Hello guys, welcome to this live stream. So in this live stream, I will basically talk about how I build this PDF invoice editor with the live preview, and you will be able to generate invoice PDF documents inside this PHP editor that I developed inside the browser, and you can actually see the live preview, live demo of this. We have a simple HTML form. Here you will basically fill out your business details, business name, email address, client name, whichever you are basically generating the invoice for, the email of the client, date, due date, invoice number. So let me fill out the details and show you a very short demo. So let me fill out my business name, Kodik Shiksha, and fill out my email ID and client name. Let's suppose my client name is John Williamson, and the client email ID is johnwilliamson@gmail.com. So then you can basically select the from date and the due date of the invoice. You can basically select any date. So after you selecting the dates from the date picker, as you click, the date picker will show up and you will be able to select the date, and you can basically pick your invoice number. So let me pick here 100. This is the invoice number, and that's all. And after that, you can basically add some products in the invoice, and let's suppose the user has purchased some things from you. So let's suppose I can say JavaScript course. The user has purchased one quantity and the price of that course is $100. So I will say 100. I can basically add some more invoice product. Let's suppose the user has also purchased PHP course as well. So I will simply say PHP course, quantity will be 1. Let's suppose they have purchased two courses. So I will say 2. So the price of this will be, each course is 100. So there is two things in the invoice, and as I click the generate PDF button, guys, you will basically see this invoice will be generated as a PDF document. And if I open this, you will basically see that this invoice document is generated. This is the business name that you selected. This is the email address of yours, and basically bill to. This is your client name, client email address, invoice number, invoice date, due date, and this is the table description, number of quantity. The price is in United States dollar. You can basically change the currency according to your own country. So if you are from Europe, you can change to euro. If you are from England, you can change to uh, all the currencies are supported, and basically you will basically see total amount is set to. So they have purchased one quantity, so each quantity is 100, so total price comes out to be 100. So this is quantity is 2, so 2 multiplied by 100 comes out to be $200. The total invoice is 300, so automatically calculated, and you can basically see the invoice document has been automatically generated. You can see that this is your email address, this is your this one. And basically, guys, you can add some more products if you want to. So you can just add many products. You can even delete them as well by clicking this cross button. As you click the cross button, the product will be deleted. You can add more products like this. Very simple interface in PHP. I'm guiding you this, and click on create PDF, and now you will see that. So this is 5 quantity, it is multiplied by 25, so it is comes out to be 125. The total invoice is $625, and this is your invoice coding Shiksha. And here you can replace your company name, email address. This is your client name, client email address. This is the total quantity, what is the client has basically purchased. This is the invoice date, due date, and you can basically automate this process. This is the complete web editor that I'm giving you guys in PHP. I basically built this using a library called as DOMPDF, which is actually an open source library in PHP to actually convert HTML templates to PDF. So we are actually using a simple HTML template and converting it to a PDF document using this library, which is DOM PDF, which is an open source library in PHP, in order to basically convert the HTML to PDF and generate PDF documents. So we are actually using this library in PHP. This is the overall project, guys. If you need the full source code, guys, the link is given in the description of the video. You can directly purchase it from PayPal or Stripe. Both the payment links are given in the description of the video, so you can check out. And basically this will be the source code you will get. After you make the payment, you will be able to download the zip file from Google Drive, and then you can extract the content of the zip file, and you will actually get this folder structure. This will contain the PHP code. This will be the index.php file that you just need to load right here as you start your exam control panel, or you can purchase a domain name, directly upload these files to your hosting plan, and then you can basically deploy this application as well. I'm currently on Windows, so basically I'm using exam control panel, which is actually a Apache open source server to actually it builds in Apache server MySQL. It is also available if you're testing it locally. You just need to install it for PHP applications, exam control panel. So just download this. It's the cross-platform software. It's also available for Linux and Mac operating system. So simply download and install it, and simply as you, it will actually create the C directory. It basically installs in the C directory. It will create a folder called as exam. If you see, basically it will create this folder exam, and then go to your htdocs folder, this folder, and just paste that zip file, extract the content of the zip file inside this, and now you can directly access that by localhost PDF invoice. So as you open this, this application will open by default, and now you can fill out the details and basically generate your PDF document. It's very easy. As you will click the button, your PDF document will be generated. So I will now basically walk you through the code, guys, how I actually build this. So I will basically write the code here. So first of all, I will show you the number of fields that I added. So this is the actual form that I'm using. So if you just refresh now, all the things will be go away. You will see nothing is present. So we basically deleted all the fields. So here inside this file, you can control which fields you can need to have in the invoice document. So inside form.php, you can actually control which fields that you need. So in this, we will actually put this code here, which is use app controller, and then form, put a semicolon, and then we will actually have the form, new form, and do.php. So we have written the code for this in a separate file, do.php. So we can basically have basically generate a form. This actually is a method. We can basically pass some options here. So in order to generate a method, sorry, form, so there are some properties that we can have. First is a name property. So this name property will have a label attached to it. This will be predefined values. Basically, if you want to predefine, fill out the fields by some default value, then you can do this like this. This type will be of text field. This is a text field, and the value will be basically, if you want to predefine the value, so we can simply say my business name. So this is a placeholder value. Basically, it will actually tell you which thing you need to fill out here. So it is saying that echo form, generate form. Just wait. So basically here actually you can control which things you need to do. I will simply paste this code here, right? I'll just show you, just wait. So if you just reload now, there will only be a single field out there. If you just refresh, you will see there is only a single field, my business name. So you can see that. So there is only a single name, and this is predefined filled out here, because you can even change this as well. If you want to do it, just change it to predefined value, let's suppose coding Shiksha. So if you just reload the application, this will be fill out coding Shiksha. So you just need to edit this. So it totally depends upon you. So so I'm just telling you how I build this. So you should have know before purchasing it how it typically works so that you can modify it according to your own needs as well. And then if you want to add additional fields, you can even add that. Let's suppose for email address, you can give out a label. Three things is supported. You can basically give out a label to the user. So here we are filling out the email address of the company. So of your own email address, this will be a type of email field, and you can basically fill out the value here, which is my mail at the west gmail.com. That's all. So if you just refresh now, there will be two fields: email address, business name. So in this way, you can add, guys, according to your own business, you can add some more additional fields. In this way, the process will remain the same. I showed you the structure, which file to edit, and here you need to give your client name. So whatever client name that you are basically generating the invoice for. The type here will be text field once again, and you can give any John Doe, let's suppose. You can see one more field are added. There can also be a number field as well. Let's suppose you want to take the age of the client, which is actually, I think, a number field. So what you will say that client age. So the type parameter here will be a number. So by default, 15 will be filled out. If you refresh, now you can see it's a number field. You can't enter basically string characters right here. It is only supported numbers here. So you can also do this as well if you want the number fields. If you want to take numeric input, you can even do that as well. So it totally depends upon. So we will now change this to invoice date. So this will be label will be of date. This type will be of date because we are taking date input, and you can fill out the date. So today's date is 2024. I will fill out 03/21, 21st March 2024, and then we will say invoice due date. And then we can basically say due date. This is again a date field. Sorry, this you can change this to sorry, this is a date field. Sorry, date field, and you can basically fill out the value in future date. So whatever date that you have entered right here in the invoice date, so this can be a future date. So I can say the invoice date is 29th March 2024. So incoming date, the invoice. So put a comma and then the invoice ID. So this will be automatically generated if you have a database, but you can even hard code as well. So this will be a invoice number. So it will be a text, and this value can be anything. So you can say that 1003, which is the invoice number, and the user can edit the invoice number accordingly. This is a due date. If you can see calendar will open, you can just fill out these details based upon that, and then you can add the products as well. So this is the actual form that we can make. It will automatically generate this HTML form. We have different files here for form.php. You will see this is actual form.php. We are actually using DOMPDF. If you see, we are using these DOMPDF actual base library. We are using load HTML. which we are basically passing the template, which is HTML template, to actually render out HTML to PDF. And then we are setting this A4 size portrait. All this you can modify after you purchase it. You can, according to your application, you can do this. And then we are converting the HTML to PDF by passing the HTML right here and instantiating a new instance of DOMPDF and loading this HTML, again setting the paper to A4 size, rendering it and streaming it to the browser. So we are actually using DOMPDF. This is our JavaScript code. These are different images, and this is a footer file form.php, and this is a simple header menu that we have. And this is a full project, guys. I'm giving you the link is given. You can directly purchase it, and I think you will definitely enjoy it. You can basically, in the currency side, let's suppose you are from a different country. If you don't want USD, you can even change that as well. Let's suppose you don't want USD to show right here. If I just wait, just fill out these details. This is form.php. If you see, so I will basically show you one thing, guys. If you don't want to use the currency USD, United States dollar, then how you can basically change that to your own native currency, which is very important task, because in an invoice document, you don't need to. So let's suppose you don't want this USD. This If you want to change to your native currency, how you can do that? There is a trick right here. You can go to your code right here, wherever you are basically. You can basically go to this one, this template. I think this is the HTML template that we are using. Mm, just wait. I'm just telling you how you can basically. Yes, I think I was having this. You can find out basically, guys, the code is written for the currency as well. If you just, yeah, in this file, you need to basically go to this file, modify this file, do.php. If you are from a different country, you can modify the currency right here. If you just see right here, just search for dollar USD. You can see price in USD. Let's suppose you are from a different country. You don't want in USD. Let's suppose you are want to in euro. If you are from Europe, so Europe, in Europe countries, euro basically is the currency. So right here you can. This is a template here. Right here. Yeah, this is actually the thing that you need to replace, guys. This is the dollar symbol. Instead of dollar symbol, you need to basically. You can basically go to Google Euro to USD. Just type in this, and then you will Euro symbol. Just copy this symbol and paste it right here. So all the currencies are supported. Simply paste it right here. You can see now it simply changes to euro. So if you basically now refresh, fill out this. So now you can see that guys, it now changes to euro. You can basically change to any currency guys. In total also, you can change that. It is very easy. So right here also, you can replace it, your own native currency. So, so now you can see total is 240 euro dollar, 240 euro. So you can see guys, it's very easy. I am giving you this three. If you're interested, you can go to the description and purchase the full source code. It's a complete project and thank you very much. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you guys in the next live stream. Until then, thank you very much.